So what we're going to deal with today is how do you play really cool sounding music, pop music, film music, whatever you're into, and play it with your own sort of feel, with your own sort of arrangement. You might see something on YouTube or on Spotify you really like, I want to play that, I really like it, I want to play that tune. And so you go away and you try and find the sheet music for it, and then the sheet music is that hard, you struggle to play it, you're not at that level. How do you take a piece and play it that sounds really good and professional, even though perhaps you're not at that standard yet? Well, the key to this sort of question is to do with understanding music theory, and a lot of piano courses, and to some degree some teachers I suppose, they will teach kind of the dots, the notes, how to read music, and you just learn all your pieces by music. But there's a different approach that's very important. I'm going to demonstrate just a little part of that today that can really be a useful sort of tip for you to be able to do your own music. We're going to take Dancing Queen by ABBA, and if you take a very simple, easy piano version, you might get something that sounds a bit like this. Okay, I've got an easy piano version in front of me here, and you might get this if you play it as written. You hear the tune, yeah? I'm playing it as written. Well, it's okay, I hear the tune, great, you're not going to impress many people like that, are you? And it's not that enjoyable to play. So if you understand the music, the theory behind it, and you're taught that, what do you suddenly know? Well, you suddenly know that this here is a B flat chord. So you might not know it now, but if you're having lessons you would. This is a B flat chord. And you know that the key is G minor, and so these are the notes in the G minor natural scale. So suddenly you're like, okay, I know the chords, I know some shapes, some arpeggios. I can play G minor arpeggio, for instance. Right, I've got notes, I've got chords. What can I do? Well, you can do something like this, for instance. You can take the B flat chord and spread it and add in perhaps a C, which is a note that doesn't belong to the B flat chord, but you know it sounds good because you've been working on that. And you can do your own version. So let me give an example of how you could perhaps form a little left-hand part. I know the chords are B flat written here, E flat, B flat, G minor. Let's just work on that first little section. Notice what happens. Okay, that's quite cool. Now you could be taught how to build that up because you know the chords, you're free, you're not sticking to any music. If you wrote that part down on sheet music, you'd find that very difficult to play. It would perhaps take 2-3 weeks of trying to play it slowly. But even for myself, maybe an hour or two to get it right. But now I'm playing free and I'm improvising around the structure that's given. What happens now? I can play a really cool part. I can put the right hand in as well, and watch what happens. You say, how are you doing this? What's all this? It's so complicated. What are you doing? Not really. I'm taking a G minor scale. I'm deleting, excuse me, just a couple of the notes from it. And I'm just going down. I've got a G minor chord. I'm thinking 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just filling the gap. And on the music, you've just got, on a simple version, all you've got on the music is just a single note, the chord, G. So you can see what you can do. So watch again. Obviously I know the tune, you know the tune, you can kind of do it how you want. Little arpeggio there. could do something like this. You do a slower version then. It can go on. That's just one example of how you could put something together that's actually very difficult to play, but because you've invented it, it's suddenly very easy. And that's one of the styles of teaching that we do here at the Academy. So if you want to come for some lessons, please, contact us, because this is the type of stuff that we'll show you how to do. And believe me, it's a lot easier than it looks. There are tips and tricks that I've got experience in over many, many years can help you do performances that sound absolutely amazing. Hope this has been helpful today. Get practicing some ideas. See you later.